So you get a land everything?
He get it. And the people come, they pause our door, or noon to up beyond us.
I'd like to say welcome back to Hope TV Liberia.
Market money, they carry everything.
But they give you any notice.
They not give us no paper.
Citation and money.
They not give us no paper.
Nothing. They start operating.
They start operating, shooting tear gas,
everything just happens.
So you said what you said? They took some things from your room, or?
Yeah. My money now, I said it now. Now they food for me and my children there to eat.
In your place. So was a part because they started forcing door from the back.
So waiting for the government to come tell where for us to go. Because now they know where to go. We voted for the government here, for the government to do something for us. But the government here, we are still making up for us to be dry. They're making up for us to be dry, for the property is too high. They lay plane out, can lay down, they lay money now, they carry it. They kill the boss, my door behind me. I was not here, I go over market, and I'm business woman. So I call the government, let it start to them, let it bring my market.
So what's the lawmaker?
The lawmaker, they say they're not respecting the lawmaker. They get tough for the lawmaker.
At the end of the day,
they say they're not something. So they not respect the lawmaker. And also, the people say, when I go, they bring in a caterpillar to bust the error. So whether we go to that. So you call the government, we call it upon the government, they put in there for it to make us, for us to live our life. But you know, they stop for us. We suffering. We the marketeers that hold them. They pay money that sustain my children they way to pay their school fee. They carry it. So I don't get nothing to do. So you tell worker, we put it down and war, he bringing that bureau. He bringing war. He bringing war. That war he bringing. My name is Mary Zoga.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. So folks,
So like I say, thanks for still following us. This is the resumption, and we are still here speaking with schools of victims here at the battery factory area where earlier on this morning you saw police, members of the Liberian National Police using tear gas on victims of this area where their homes have been damaged. But the tension has calmed down. So now some family members from elsewhere are here sympathizing with their families who have been victimized here. So we are doing everything possible to speak with some of the victims. And evidentially you are seeing through the video, you are seeing their belongings are all oxed out here. And we spoke with an elderly woman not too long. She said she did vote for Joseph Yuma Bwaga, but what he's doing now, it's beyond her control and beyond other people's control. So we are speaking with some of the victims here, but you're seeing their belongings.
What it is, it is your own land. It is your own land. So they inform you before coming here. I'm a first time to see it. They say I'm moving. I'm not 1 year, 2 months. And I get nothing. And I see paper. I just see them and move to what they do. That's talking and I think they don't want for all the things what's up. So now, as soon as I got it, they put in the paper, they get more than 5 points in there. More than 10 points in there. So they arrested some people. They arrested some people. The men are getting they come back, they quite lie. They carry his son. The men are getting they carry his son. The men can't die, like son.
So you're seeing their belongings. Another victim.
I see people doing it.
So now, tell what you decided to do now? All your things are now the people know, me I know because if the people will say, oh, your own thing outside of the people was made a day, so me I can't also say so you renting here or this place? No, you renting.
So we still encouraging you for following and to keep following, to keep sharing. We are here managing to speak with some of the victims here in the battery factory area. For those of you who've been following us this morning, there was a serious tension. Serious tension here at the battery factory, where members of the Liberian National Police had to use tear gas to disperse the crowd because at the time there was a blockade. No car was passing from either sides of the road. Now they've gone, but the belongings of the victims are all outside. Others have moved already because they have no options. And others are still here. They do not have anywhere to go, and that's why they are still here and still asking the government whatever. So still speaking with some of the victims here. So showing evidence of everywhere the damage. It's surprising to them this morning.
So now tell me, did you receive any prior notice and they inform you so they don't come to tell you? So today we come to for this era, did you go this era?
So we are still here speaking with schools of victims from the battery factory area. It is possible that some of you are just joining us. This is Hope TV Liberian Federal next away was in here, and we got other online platforms here. Hearing from the victims here. Early this morning, you saw what happened. You're listening to the victims. They are expressing their own frustration, saying they voted for Jokes and Human Bwaka, and he's not doing what they expected. And you are seeing his pictorial here.
Then after that 10 years before you see somebody say, oh, it's not for a broad, you can get all these things here. Some people, the political employees of Bro say 300, 400, 500 lot. One woman right behind there. She got money inside, I don't know, she has money, everything the political carry. As soon as you say, the police may get on the motorbike, start going. Now, when they broke.
So you telling us that people belonging, their materials were being taken away?
They damage plenty things. My hand, fish outside.
So he's the third victim here, saying the same thing, that monies were being taken away from some homes. He's the third victim here, and another person sustained the injury. You see in the bottle of grains in her left hand,
They will nothing they do. They show them to say, oh, that criminal inside or that church inside, the way they will nothing they do. They damage plenty things. They do it. You see the old model, no way for them to open it right now. They damage the one. They get rushing to get inside and to steal. Yes. Yes, the whole world. They are criminal things. People gather arrange the people rent here. No government, our government. When you continue like that, will be bad. Will be bad. We now vote for the party. That is bad. Continue like that. Continue will be bad. Myself, my woman, I will go to the call me. They put here down.
So have you called to your lawmaker to come to your rescue? It is kind of difficult. Oh, you was here. But his intervention, what was the outcome of this intervention?
For me, when lawmaker speak, he say he's not aware of anything. And going to court to go find out what's going on for the maker and how we'll get like that. But when we go, anytime we go ourselves, the people get kind of fire tears down. And more old people, old people saying that you just fire tears down. See, now what happens? Or if to say that something that you hear somebody he said well that reporting on me. So
they don't give you
nothing.
Yes, money 7 o'clock.
If to say we prepare for it, the one that happy, you're not coming to happy. If the people real, if the violent they want, nobody violent.
Yes, I will come for you tomorrow. You will know. I will stay in front of you.
Now waiting for them.
You see, they come in and
solve the problem. What I want for your government to be damaged, you will get damaged.
Yes.
Who don't want for Mohammed Tamara?
So when you want to say don't do it in a civil way,
my brother,
violent,
my family, come first. If can't see. Maybe you just see that. No, I'm just using nothing. Okay.
So we are just from inside here and we are inside again because it's so frustrating. Okay, like I captured not too long. He's showing.
You understand?
But if we arrest to carry you said you made a big because you not open it.
Now we catch again.
Hey, you don't want it. Soon the money
if the people make because me, I will not take it. For me, I will not take it. If that bomb will fire bomb.
So you are listening to one of the victims again. Saying that, and you are seeing a picture of Joseph Yumabwaga. He said, we did vote for Joseph Yumabwaga, but we did not expect days of him. So moving forward, we will prepare ourselves now. So keep following, keep sharing. Hope TV Liberia. There is the resumption of the chaotic scene earlier this morning in the battery factory area. And you've been following, and out of the victims we have spoken to, they are saying the same thing. Majority of them, voted for the current president of the Republic of Liberia. But now what he's doing is beyond their control. And moving forward, they will prepare themselves. If he wants war, they will give him and his government war.
Mommy.
yeah.
What's he They say you're for your ticket. But what they pay for?
You're seeing the belongings. And we keep showing you the belongings. So some of you who are always in the habit of doubting things, you can see the belongings of the victims. Everything here outside. Yeah. And they're expressing their own frustration, dissatisfaction, every other thing. Yeah. Very, very frustrating.
They want to buy it in that nowhere.
When you go there, you want to pass the cab.
So victims are still here expressing their own frustration, demonstrating everything evidentially, the uniforms of their children here because of fear.
Coming from school, they start running the children with tear gas. Papa, you are 16. I was going to get her. They put me
So we are still here speaking with schools of victims here at the factory area. Yeah, expressing their own ordeal. So the reason why you see we are saying what the victims are saying is because some of you are just joining and probably you are not understanding. They are saying they voted for the president and they did not expect him to do what he's doing. That's why they mentioned his name in it, and he's the president of the Republic of Liberia. So that's why we try to re-emphasize on what they are saying. So in one of the homes we entered, I think if you go through the live, you will see a picture of the president is there. So they are trying to tell us we voted for this man. We did not expect this. Why is it that he's behaving this way?
Shut us! Beat us! Your police people are there.
So they are saying, so like what we reported earlier this morning, the Liberian National Police arrested some of the victims, some of them innocently when we came, but they are still saying they are in jail. And while we are speaking with those on ground here, so they are also asking that the government releases their children, those who were being arrested and taken to jail. For us, we are here just speaking with the victims. So for those of you who are not around, you can follow through this and try to understand what's exactly happening here, especially in District 13, Moxarado County, Edward Pape Flomux District. He's the lawmaker of District 13. Everyone is saying the same thing. There is no change in the conversation. There's a lady here, she's called So you're saying the belongings of the victims. Oh yeah. So welcome to Hope TV Library. You are saying that so frustrated, and we know you have to be frustrated because of what happened earlier. But did you care to explain more to those who are following us?
How are you doing? I'm not far. If I want that, I wouldn't put the people to kill me. I can tell my name, poor boy. My children, and if I don't know with him, and go. I'll go sell them money. I cannot party up like my food. If I will say, but they play, you can't look at me hard as I'm in a laugh. Before I come, I said, They put in your block when you call chicken, you say cherry or cherry. Cherry. And punk on me. My TV center, you want to be saving to first man, they play. They get a minute of over the banquet.
So the carrot is.
Carry it. I'm not proud of you. I said, put it on. Give me, put it on. Put it on. Well, I just because my husband stabbing the children on chunky rack, they say he ordering the children to chunk rack, and when they carrying it, after this, I said that when my husband go there, I'm gonna eat food, they say all the cover in the jail.
But what's the lawmaker? What's the lawmaker?
Lawmaker will stay waiting on. We'll call in the saying go to the court, and he don't waiting on.
Okay. Your name?
Mommy.
Okay, she's one of the victims here as well. But we are just speaking with them. They are here, just expressing their own ordeal. Yeah. We are still here, but it is a pathetic moment here, where thousands of Liberians have been victimized here. And you are seeing most of the homes here, almost all of the homes have been damaged. People lost their monies, they lost their properties, everything. And the reason why intentionally what they say we try to re-emphasize is because most of them here are saying that they voted for Dr. Yuman Bouaka, and they have shown his pictures in almost all of the areas we've been. And that's why we are saying what we are saying. So they are saying they are so frustrated, they are disappointed in him because they never really expected such thing to happen. Just early this morning, they took them unaware. This morning, and they lost their monies and other belongings. Yeah. So you see, you are seeing for yourself. For us, we're here, but we thought it was after the entire process so that we can interview most of the victims, and that's what you are seeing. So in a moment from now, because we cannot possibly speak to all of the victims, so in a moment from now we'll try to end this. We'll have some recordings here, but most of them are just expressing their frustration. Some of them do not have anywhere to go. Some left this morning when we were going live, when the huge presence of the Liberian National Police was being deployed right at the junction there. Now they have left, but we do not know whether they will come back later, and that is the doubt that they are having here too, whether the police will come back.
The person is coming back. The person is coming back.
So we are making our way to the roadside. And I see the whole view. Yeah. Making our way to the roadside. We are making our way to the roadside. And you are seeing the whole area here. Capturing the scenes. Yeah. So those of you who are commenting, When you really want to know what's happened, we came here earlier this morning. We've done enough. We've done sufficient investigation. You have to stop asking who owns the land, whatever. We've already passed that stage, and that's why you need to ask, and you don't just come in with such a comment. And one of the first things we did was to establish what led to what they were doing in the morning hours earlier today, and we've already established it. And the lawmaker of this district, Edward Papi Flomo, is currently running after. He says it's beyond his control. He got no idea. He got zero idea. It is surprising to him, and that's the same thing that people are saying here about the standout message here is that a paper was issued to them early this morning, and the process started early this morning. They are saying you cannot give us notice and try to forcibly take us from the place the same day. And that is what everyone is saying. So we are yet to hear from the other side. So we are making our way to the roadside, and we appeal to you to end edicts. So this is it. And those of you who are following us from other parts of the world, this is the situation here in Liberia, specifically in District 13, Moxarado County, where thousands of Liberians have been displayed following the action of the government, where homes were being broken down. And you saw through the video, you saw the belongings of the citizens in this part of the area. They have nowhere to go, asking the government, asking others for support. So this is it, and this I would like to end. Thank you.